For those of you watching in the future on YouTube, what is going on? Welcome to part 29 of our Let's Play of Avowed on Xbox Series X. We are potentially at the actual finale of Avowed. Everything's done. We're about to have an optional conversation after killing Kostya. And then, chat, we are headed to the gates of the garden. So, without further ado, I think we should go ahead and hop into this, yeah? Let us go ahead. Sorry, chat. Give it a second and it will load. The crazy part is, chat, I'm actually gonna leave that. Do that. Okay. So we are here. We need to go back to the keep, chat. We've actually saved the keep, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Because that's erupting, but the sluice gates will keep this from being destroyed again. That's why they exist. It's kind of crazy that they learned the first time, and then this guy was going to let them still suffer the fate the second time, even though the city was prepared for it. I'm like, brother, your people have a future here if only the land is fixed. Maybe reconnected to the Audra network.
Ingredients again.
Sweet to me. I've never been happier to see the keep standing.
You know what I just realized? I think this is the point where I start... Yeah, chat, this is the point where I start breaking down stuff like that. Yeah, let's do this. Before we go into the keep, we'll be similar distance. I'm keeping the pistols, because realistically I'm pretty sure I can upgrade that magic pistol. I'm not going to be using a grimoire. We spec'd into the magic skills for a reason. Okay. Councilman's garb is ass. Give me that. Yep. Give me that stuff. We're going to be able to do... Okay, well, that's fine because we're not carrying it on us. Before we go up there, I'll show you guys the final upgrading. So, when upgrading some of these two star metal weapons, you actually get some pretty big gains in damage numbers.
I feel crazy saying this, but Kostya was right. We should have let Solace keep fall.
Wow.
Crazy is one word for it. You really think you can just burn down someone's ancestral home?
I was gonna say it's technically
Dearie,
not.
the keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Solace is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like you have a say in this.
But you left.
Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihala will.
Kostya's plan was mad, destroy centuries-old keep and way of life, leaving the survivors stranded. Those who want to leave can, and those who want to stay still have the choice.
Exactly.
The Pargrunen have always had the choice to leave, and we've seen very few take it.
Exactly, so why would we destroy their home?
Amalia and her
That's
people
the
took
point.
up arms and turned to banditry, and they still weren't allowed to leave. If anything, I imagine Mihala and her traditionalists will only make it harder to leave now.
Maybe.
You're right. There's no use in second-guessing it.
Yeah, chat, at this point, the
And you've
decision was
overtaken the
made.
gods soon.
We don't
We
help.
can only hope that you'll make better decisions.
I will literally burn everything to the ground
Enough
if you people
talking
keep
in
questioning
circles.
me.
Let's save our strength for the garden. I, for one, could use
Could
a
use
long rest.
chat.
And I'm betting the envoy could, too.
Guess who we're going to be talking to?
I know. I'm excited too, dearie. But we need
Chat, the
our
furry
beauties,
is so funny.
don't we?
It's still crazy to me that they put, like, they basically created a species in the game that is a furry. And it's just like, what are we doing? What are we actually doing? That's party stash. All right, let's get to some upgrading. Now this, right? I really don't want to burn the cave coral on this. Let's do some things real quick. Oh my god, that maxes the armor. Ooh. Yeah, we maxed the armor first. I'm sorry, chat. Then we do this. Jingle, 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 jangle, jingle. Equipped a fully upgraded set of armor. And I can actually get the Audribon. Now we have 414. It's still not as good as this. That's still crazy to me. But chat, we have the pistol. So what I'm gonna do with them now? I can't put them down now. Okay. Let's go ahead and craft some stuff. Because all we need now are legendary stuff. So anything we can craft, I'm going to. I don't think we yes. Okay. We only need the one upgrade on this, realistically. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm happy with the like physical damage upgrade. As you can see, the jumps are insane. Like this would go up to 451 if I had more. Bloodright Toadstool would be nice to buy.
Something I want you to drink.
Yeah. Now, Andra's offense can now get an upgrade. A full combo attack gives the minus 40 damage. Oh wow. High stun and frost accumulation nearby was the one that I wanted for that.
I'm not falling for that again. Tell me what it is first.
Everything is upgraded.
Boiled stained wood bark and wasp apple juice. Does wonders for the digestion.
All right. We'll
My
talk to him in the
digestion
order of
is doing just
acquisition. So
fine.
him,
Right.
her,
No, you're right. It's
her.
Envoy. Blacked out at that Audra and the lava tubes beneath Solace. But it seemed different somehow.
Mm-hmm. I spoke to the spirit of Nandru, actually. No big deal. Okay, no,
Right.
not casual, chat.
Actually believe you. This is madness, Envoy. You spoke to the founder of Solace. Well, that's not what I was expecting. People in Solace
Yeah, chat.
always claim they're speaking the word of Nandru.
But they're not.
And here you are, actually hearing from the man. Doesn't even really matter what he said, if you ask me.
There are hundreds of...
There are hundreds of
Pargrunen.
Pargrunen who'd give anything to hear Nandru's voice.
Interesting.
Blessed day impressive is what that is.
Okay.
Envoy, what do you need?
Okay.
Thanks for talking. Mother's tongue is the best treatment for snag itch,
Next
if
up,
you ask me.
Giatta.
I must admit, I had my doubts about Solace. It was like a dungeon, except the wardens were the prisoners.
This is not wrong.
You could have helped Kostya destroy the keep, but you left it standing. Why?
Couldn't watch another settlement burn. The wardens should decide for themselves whether or not to leave. Honestly, this is kind of my... As a representative of the Adiran Empire... No, you guys know, right? Like, we're Envoy. We represent the Emperor. We've been pretty, like, formal for it about the most part. But this isn't like a, oh, you know, I feel... No. It's kind of a, like... If I don't make the decision and they get to choose, there's a higher chance that I can try to establish diplomatic relations in the future. Obviously, we wouldn't see that in game, but I'm kind of operating as in a more universe type thinking, not like what helps me the most at this moment in this game. So a lot longer time thinking than probably we have left in the game. Mihala will make a better leader. She's loyal, reasonable. No, I never liked Kostya. He was a pompous ass. I won't say that. And then I couldn't watch another settlement burn. To be honest with you, I'll like the match if it does what I need to do long term. So the wardens should decide for themselves whether or not to leave.
I agree. A decision like this belongs to the community.
Correct.
Not the ambitions of one man. Even if
crazy
Solace
man.
isn't going anywhere,
Gotta specify.
I think your arrival was a sign of changes to come. Wherever you go, you break people out of their habits. You banish the old ways.
Mm-hmm. Some cultures saw the godlike as harbingers of change.
Then it's a good thing you're here. Better late than never. Wherever that power comes from, whether it's your heritage or political status, it's a terrible burden. I don't envy you, but at least you keep things interesting.
Okay. Let's talk about Galen. Since I want to talk about you, that's enough for now. Get some rest. All right.
Until next time.
She still wants to talk. What about?
Let me get this straight. You
There we
spoke
go.
to the
She's got
spirit of
two.
Nandru.
So we should
A
have camped
godlike,
up before this.
Same as you. What did he say? Any advice? Any words of encouragement?
Kill the Batman. I'm telling you, chat, straight up. Nah, that chat. We're clipping that. Hold on. He told me to kill Sapadal. He compared me to Torment and Beetle in a jar. And death was no escape. He told me to kill Sapadal.
I take it that wasn't what you expected.
No.
I should have seen this coming. Never listen to the dead. They're cynical, full of regret, and determined to make us all miserable. Thankfully, you're still alive. Fate is in your hands.
I don't know about that. Let me do this, chat. What if Sapadal is as awful as Nandru says? There's no reason I can't have a better relationship with Sapadal than he did. Not as long as my soul's tethered to this mad beast of a god.
I see that as an opportunity in disguise.
I do not.
No one is closer to Sapadal than you are. Nandru lost that privilege when he died. Which means you alone can judge the god of the living lands. Your opinion is the one that counts.
What happened to Nandru is enough to make me fear Sapadal. Sapadal has suffered too. I can't blame them for acting. I don't really know what to think anymore. What happened to Nandru is enough. Okay. Honestly.
Of course you do. Whenever I feel overwhelmed, a little outside perspective always helps.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I think you're going to be fine. No matter what you do about Sapadal, it can't get any worse. I wish I could say the same for the living lands.
Now, why would you go and say a damn thing like that? You gotta be kidding me, bro. These people want me to get cooked by this god, is what's happening. These people want me to get cooked by this god. Chad, I'm upset. Also, here's the Kill the Batman clip. Share your socials,
Not
chat.
before I've done some reading.
Alright, one more. Now, Yatzli.
I'm starting to suspect that every single leader in the living lands is incompetent. Truly. Is there no vetting process? Hopefully those in Solace Keep will choose their leaders with more care.
There
in the
honestly
future.
doesn't seem to be a vetting
But
process. I'm not
we
gonna.
should check on
I'm not gonna cap.
Marius. I'll make him some soothing perfume, but I think a few words from you would help too.
I've already spoken with him. I'm surprised you wanted to burn down the key. Can't believe you and Kostya agreed on something.
Why would I be mad at you consigning a people to a lifetime imprisoned by their traditions and literal stone walls?
Literal.
Well, that doesn't sound like me at all.
Oh
I do not envy the Pargrunen in any case.
Oh, listen,
Meeting that
okay?
council?
I made a decision. We live with
New
it.
appreciation for Vidaro.
Ah, you might have to keep an eye on Vidaro, see that he doesn't take any lessons from this council.
Well, Fjord has already been burned to the ground, so that's half the work already, I suppose. Barrett's balls. What a nightmare. We're losing focus on the important things. Things like the garden. Oh, come on, Envoy, let's get going. How can I help, darling?
She's so interested in the garden. Now that we've met them, what do you think of the Solace
I'm
Council?
starting to suspect that every single leader in the living land is... Truly.
Is there no vetting process?
Hopefully those... But we...
Okay. I don't know why it made me
Don't
do
let
that
the
twice.
bedbugs bite, dearie.
You. Wait, so my let's.
What do you...
Okay. There doesn't seem to be anything left to do there, which also means, chat, we can go ahead and go on and get. We've got everything upgraded. We're ready to go. We're ready to get straight into combat, which is what I'm assuming is going to happen on the way to the garden. So I'm going to rush in there and see if we can't start clapping some cheeks. Oh man, I got people. Chat. Now the question is, no, I have to play Monster Hunter tonight because I know March and Noise are getting on. So then what, Andromeda tomorrow? I really should make an Andromeda push tomorrow for sure. I talk to the boys when we're on Monster Hunter and see when they want to game on it this weekend, because I need to coordinate around them. Just to make sure that we can all be on. Especially since we're still in story. Once we're out of story, anytime I do it on stream will be just kind of like when we feel like it. And recording of it will be much more casual than the Let's Play portion. But it's been fun, dude. It really has. Insect Glaive is so much fun. I really understand it, like, way more than I did when I first started, and it's literally just been a godsend. Alright. You're a chef.
Well,
what you got for me, bud? Yeah, he's got some stuff that doesn't really cost that much money. I'm just gonna buy all this stuff. There's no reason not to. Gotta love the grog, chat. Now, on the opposite end, we actually had a few stuff to sell. Not selling those. I think we're good on everything else, though. Right? I mean, obviously, we've got a bunch of stuff here, but... okay. Is there a shop on this side? Have we ever been up here? We've been up here, right, chat? Yeah, we've been up to these places. Alright. I'll talk to her in a second.
The feeling of the keep swaying like a drunkard. You need something?
Click the trade. I don't want the cave coral, do I? We don't need it. Son of Black Heaven. That 91 block efficiency is insane, isn't it? No, it's about the same as this. Okay, good to know. Oh, shit. We probably won't need that many more of them, but why not? Okay. We are fully uncooked. We do the same thing again.
Subjitulya Kostya would go that far.
I even considered supporting that man.
I always knew Kostya.
If this is too much even for him. May he find no rest in death.
What happened to Diren? Is everyone all right?
Wow. The keep and many of your people are safe. For better or for worse, the keep remains intact. It's fine, but I could go back and destroy it if you prefer. There's something you must know. Your oath to Nandru was a lie. What? Here, chat. Oh, I get to stir the pot!
It doesn't matter. An
Wait.
oath is an oath. I swore it, and so did my people. Tell me about the keep instead.
I tried. He kept the truth from you. He only wanted you to watch the garden to imprison a god.
I don't care, Envoy. Keep your blasphemies to yourself.
Blasphemies?
Tell me about the keep.
Can I choose to not tell her about the keep?
If that is a joke, Envoy, it was incredibly tasteless.
Don't worry. No, I literally
Regardless.
can go back and destroy it. It would have been right to let the keep, but it wouldn't have been right. This could have been avoided if you weren't so stubborn.
Perhaps so. Either way, I understand now the nature of my errors. It will not happen again.
It really could have been avoided.
Here. I once was this artifact's custodian, but I failed in protecting the keep.
You did.
This belongs to one who has proven capable of guarding my people. I wish
Bastion of
so
Solace?
much that things had gone differently.
Wow. I'm pretty sure you don't have anything new.
I've heard we owe you our thanks.
Oh,
Praise be to Abaddon that I don't have to leave the forge behind.
true.
What can I do for you?
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Faith and Conviction actually looks like decent armor. It's unique heavy armor that is apparently better than mine. What are you talking about? Wait a minute. I have fully upgraded heavy armor. Wait, what the 2590 and 4545. What? Yeah, but the additional damage reduction is ass. Okay, never mind. So I'm actually wearing the right stuff. Got it. Dude, I was about to lose my shit. I was about to be so angry, dude. I was literally seeing red. I was like, there's no shot. Okay. I think I can fast travel from here, but I'm not 100% sure. W. We're out here. Chat, let's get it started. Time for the garden. In we go. Alien Trading Company. All right, chat, let's get it. What was that? Did y'all see that? This is that way I came down that one time where I couldn't proceed further. No way. Oh no. Oh yeah, chat, this is, I came down here that one time and I couldn't proceed further. That's why this exists. There's a shortcut from there. That's crazy. To think that we had already been to the end.
We have waited
We found
so
it, but it was
long.
shielded. Alright, chat. I think this is it, to be honest. We're gonna find out real quick. Bartman wants me to hydrate. Hydrate.
This is it, I guess. Feels very different from the last time I left Gallowayne's tusks. I will say, it's nice to look out and see Solace still standing. Thanks for that. Right. It's better than an Adiran envoy.
At Bartman.
Solace is still standing. And so are you. We're in this
Thanks
together.
for the hydrate, Bartman.
Just so you know,
definitely
Kai, it's
neglected.
starting to sound like you like me.
If you happen to need a reminder, do let us know.
No, she's in
Brooding
30
in
FPS
silence
now.
can be quite the mood killer.
Not to spoil the moment with good news, but
They still
I doubt
haven't
the rest
patched
of
that,
the
by the way.
island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fjord, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
Maki! Chillin'. I am sitting up straight. I'm locked in, bro. I got the Lupo lean going on, bro. An island ripe for study, and instead we'll argue about who owns it. Ring Room was right to leave.
Who knew an archmage could be so relatable?
True.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden.
We're gonna clap.
I grew
is
up
what we're
learning
gonna-
I
is
needed
what
to
we're gonna
protect
do.
that place. But it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
Really?
I hear you. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about
Are the vengeful plants and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden?
Watch out for that
We're
last one.
pioneers, stepping into the great unknown.
That last one's a
A
doozy.
land of mystery.
Land of mystery,
We have
land
to
of
remember
death.
to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm,
Yatzli,
dearie.
dude. Companions, chat. I'm sorry, but like, when did this game launch? February, whatever, and you gotta put a space between them, Bartman. This launched like mid-February, and they still haven't patched that. Every so often, sometimes you'll go some play sessions where it'll be every time you have a conversation, especially when it's with multiple people, at least one of the characters will bug out, and the character model that you see, even though the cutscene is in 60 or whatever your frame rate is depending on your settings, the character will be like 30 FPS or less kind of thing. It's literally insane. I suppose it'll be a rare opportunity to put a few metaphysical theories to the test.
That's the spirit. And funny you should mention it.
Don't start.
I have a theory about the garden. Or a warning, depending on how you want to
We
look at
want
it.
no warnings. We are not
Sapadal
interested
has
in
been
warnings.
imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares,
How you
their
doing,
madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we
band
saw
camp?
visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
I didn't let them. I didn't know what happened until I walked out of a cage and Fior was on fire. So that happened. I definitely didn't let that happen, but you know, shit happens when you party naked, gents. You're saying there's a chance we'll all become raving lunatics. At least we get to meet Sapadal in person. You're making this up. That's great. Thank you, Yatzli.
Anytime, darling.
Before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to kill Sapadal. Is that still the plan?
Yeah, Maki, it just kind of happened. I didn't really understand I had passed a point of like that decision being made because it basically failed a quest that I hadn't completed yet, which is why I don't have the trophy for completing all side quests, even though I've completed all of them. So, be honest, I would not have, but I didn't really have a choice in the matter because I did not know ahead of time. Can't discuss while Sapadal is listening. Do you disapprove? No idea. I was just trying to placate Lodwyn. Unless anyone has a better idea. Lodwyn is dead. Again. So any agreement we struck is null and void.
Glad to hear it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here.
I was gonna say.
Just the one you believe in.
Bamboozled to the max. Of course I killed Lodwyn. I don't need her to know I need to kill Sapadal. Who you'll learn who that is later. But Lodwyn's let me just tell you right now. Mercenary forces are notoriously unreliable, and this one was fanatical. No thank you. A deer can conquer this continent without raving radicals. So what you have to understand about Lodwyn is Lodwyn was not loyal to a deer. Lodwyn was loyal to Wodica and her troops, and you'll see why I killed them when you get further on. I'm not going to tell you. I know you haven't seen it. There's more than just I don't like Lodwyn personally. She's a bitch. Got some naming bit? All right, W. It's not that she's a bitch. You'll understand. You'll understand because what happens when you get there, you'll understand because while she's not affected, everyone else around her is, and you kind of get to see how much she's truly lost touch with what it means to be human, right? She's like a Death Guard, right? Or whatever it's called, Death Guard, Death Knight, whatever. You get to really see how far she's gone beyond understanding what it means to be human based on what happens to everyone around her. So you'll see when you get there, make your decision then. Don't make your decision now, trust me. Go through the rest of the story, enjoy that kind of thing. Any more words of wisdom, there has to be a right or wrong, otherwise what are we doing? That doesn't make the choice any easier.
Who said it has to be?
True.
Remember,
True.
we're stepping
Choice
into
doesn't
a
have to be
realm that
easy.
is both physical and spiritual in nature, if you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
But yeah, Maki, we're running hardcore sword. Does anyone feel like turning back? This may take a while.
Not a chance.
We're a crew
We're
now,
a
so
crew
we're stuck.
now, so you're stuck with me until the end.
I already know who we're taking into
Marius.
combat.
I
It's not
told you
these
I'd
two,
be with you till the
unfortunately.
end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giatta?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes.
You're just nosy.
Yatzli,
Chat.
if you feel like running back to Quilici, now would be the time.
No one would think
No one
less
would
of you.
think
Are you
less of
kidding
you.
me?
And tell Quilici that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Wipe a tear from the corner of your eye. That was not tear wrenching, okay? So please don't. Thank you, everyone. I don't say that enough.
And you don't have to. We pull
Pull together,
together,
and that's
that's plenty.
I plan on
You're not
wandering the
wrong,
garden
Garrus.
whether I'm traveling with you or not. I
Good old
have to
Garrus
find out what the big
Varkarian's
deal
voice
is.
actor. Dude, we
Agreed.
need more Garrus chat.
I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then.
Can't keep your god waiting. This chat is the final countdown. Little we craft anything? We can craft more of the toadstool. But I don't think we can upgrade anything. Easy. Okay, let's talk to Giatta before we go.
So, this is it. The spiritual
Where
epicenter
it
of
all
the
began,
living lands.
chat.
Where it all began.
Lead.
And where it all ends.
I remember the
For
first
so
time I heard the
long, I
Lead
looked
version
out on
and I
a
was like,
horizon
brother.
full of possibilities. Now that it's here, I'm too scared to breathe. Ugh, why am I so anxious?
You were feeling lost after Emerald Stare, and this place gives you hope.
You may be right.
Sure. This place
When I
does give her
gave
hope.
up, I stopped worrying so much.
All she will find is despair because
Now that we're here,
I mean, you guys already
it's
know,
obvious
right?
I don't know what I want anymore.
It's not that I committed
Do
to
you
kill the
remember
gods
when
of
Manto Pastor
Nandru
sent
or
you
even
after the heart
Lodwyn.
of an Adragan?
Time after time, we've discovered that while freeing it is probably the right thing to do, it clearly does not understand the magnitude of its own power, and thus it is a greater threat being freed than being destroyed. We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I do not trust it. I just don't. I haven't trusted it the entire game, but it was really, I would say, about 50% of the way through the story when we started truly learning some things about it, not just through our conversations with it, but like outside of those conversations, where I was like, I started to realize super early on that Sapadal was the cause of the Dream Scourge, and I'm not going to let it hold the living lands hostage for it to be freed. Like, no, stop the Scourge or you die. You don't get to, you know. No, it's not. It's not your friend. You've been infected. Chat, we're going to have to purge Maki. We're going to have to purge Maki, chat. I can't believe it. It's happening. All right, you're welcome for that. To power his invention.
That was nothing compared to this. We are standing in the beating heart of the living lands. Just imagine what we can do with it.
We gotta add the boy. We gotta add the boy to that list. All right, Maki, you have a new badge. I've been meaning to do that. I'm literally not even telling you how long I've been meaning to do that. Cut it out, I say. Let it bleed. Why must we do anything?
Animancers don't ask why. We ask how.
And maybe that's the problem.
Our parents were going to build a better world for Animancers. That dream was their legacy to me.
Maki.
You and I have come farther than they did.
You should be
To an
free of
impossible
approvals.
place where anything can happen.
We'll see how the chat
Anything.
protection bots work. You get to decide what to do with your life. The past has no say in the matter.
I'll try to remember that.
Yeah, chat.
I don't know what's going to happen, but you've had my back since the beginning.
The past
I
is the
won't
past.
forget
Let
it.
dead things die. Okay. That's actually a relatively... I think that was supposed to be a relatively
Who could
deep
rest at a
conversation,
time
but...
like this?
Alright. We should have no more conversations. Drop a save. Okay.
Marius?
Now, where's mine?
I've been wondering about...
Rest for the night. Chat, it's time. It's time for sleep and Sapadal. I actually don't know if Sapadal will talk to us here. I'm trying to save my channel points for VIP, my 50k. Dude, Maki. See, Maki, the problem is I'm normally streaming by the time it's like sleep time your time. So that's the problem. And even on the weekends, while I used to be normal about it, I haven't been as of late. So you've not had a chance to
Looks like we'll have to find
gain the
another
points
way
you
through.
otherwise would.
Or not.
Are we gonna find a base camp out here where I can upgrade more stuff? Oh, we're definitely gonna have to fight something out here, bro. god, the garden is an entire new region. We're not finished. Fuck. Chat, this is literally an entire region. Let me go back.
Eckworth and Roth!
Alright, while that's doing that.
Eckworth and Roth!
I don't actually have any way to get through that.
Eckworth and Roth!
Is there even anything in there that I want? Come on. Chat, I use all my explosives. Okay, before we go down there.
And Roth!
I'm literally not sure what I can do. Do I have any other skills?
Seal Mesmitum.
Can't eat away at it. Okay. Well, chat, we're just gonna have to find explosive beads. That sucks.
Earth and Rock!
Well, if you insist.
Earth and Rock!
Never had a chance.
Earth and Rock!
Dodge this!
On your
Alright.
left, dear.
Anyways, chat. Alright, let's go look around.
That's done? Who's hungry?
Letter from Tan. Okay, made it to the garden. Western Armor's getting lost somewhere through the woods past... Ah, then again, maybe it was all a dream. Tane, the Archmage, author of Tane's Chaotic Orb.
Jane was here. Oh, well, I can't believe you missed him.
Earth and Rock!
Careful, to the left!
Seal Mesmitum. Earth and Rock!
Alright, what am I missing?
Earth and Rock!
Alright. Chat, problem solved. I honestly didn't expect to get ambushed by that. It looks like we are not going to have as easy as a time as I thought getting through here. We might have at least one more base camp to work with as well, which would be really nice. It's a forgotten soul pod. I need the fire ones. Yeah, dude, I'm so cooked. Can I?
Eckworth and Rock!
Here we go. Chat, I'm gonna go back to the other one and see if we can do that there too.
don't see a better way down. You first. I'll
Yeah,
be right
there's a
behind you.
campsite down there. Okay. Because there's the blood rife is what we need to upgrade some stuff. So I think we get it. Use your sword on the vines. No, my sword does ice damage. My sword 100% does ice damage. You will find out about this sword when you get there. 100%. Yeah, no, this is an ice damage sword. Or frost, I should say. I did fire damage to them with something else. Let me actually... I'm gonna top that. Yeah, see? Now, what I'm gonna try to do, chat, is I'm gonna try to make it...
Worth and Roth!
Okay, so chat, if you ever have trouble with using that barrage spell, get real close to the thing and make sure you're aiming on it itself. Now, if you just use flamethrower, right? But I don't have that unlocked on this one. What the fuck is back here? Bro, I'm so tempted to see where we can go, but I'm pretty sure that gets us killed. Alright, having a camp with access... Yeah, dude. This is giving us everything we need for a few more upgrades, which... Look. Alright, we got some Magrin's Fury... Ooh! We got some Magrin's Fury. So at least on the next one, I'm still gonna try to use my spell. We've got so many essence and health healing items that I'm not super worried about using spells to do it, especially out of combat. Alright, chat. Oh my god. We almost messed up. No. Thank you.
Cannonball!
Yo, chat. Now here's the real question. Want to see the real question? I can't use it in water. I can't use any of this in water. Interesting. Wait, so I can't get up here right now? Huh. I wonder if that's like a shortcut, chat. That's probably like a after you completed shortcut or something. Back to the camp. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Also, there's apparently waterfalls with stuff behind them, but I've not found them, so let's go ahead and collect everything. Can I climb on this? I cannot. Okay. Before I touch the pillar, let's loot everything that we can in here.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad?
They look just like her parents did. Chat. Watch them attack us. Look, I'm gonna have to go, okay? Play some Fortnite. Hey, good luck with the Fortnite. I appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna slowly back out of that room.
Can't we take a closer look? Please?
What do you mean? Pen with Dark Fish app. Every stroke done with slow. Most of the pages contain sketches of the garden, unfamiliar animals, and even music and some ancient notation. Only the final page contains legible writing. Forgive us.
What is the meaning of this?
What is the meaning
of
of
this? It
this?
can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing.
If I tell you, will you stop panicking? It's your family's lab all over again.
But worse. So much worse. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go? Don't be ridiculous. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of...
Step forward and answer yourself.
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
What the fuck?
Finally, you've come home.
It's not just me, right? The plants are talking.
Oh my gods. They're alive? What do you think you're doing?
Giatta Castel, welcome.
Here we go, chat.
You know me?
Yep, of course they
How
do.
do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
Oh boy.
My mother? You... heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
Wow.
That would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
Your parents were obliterated by the forces they sought to control.
I don't know what to say.
True.
What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul.
Wow.
Broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Yep. I told you, chat.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
Giatta, it's not their mistake.
After
it's
the
Sapadal's.
incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity. So we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years.
I think I know what team she's on,
Sapadal
chat.
destroyed my family.
She's on Team Destroy, 100%. We should get moving.
Indulge me a moment. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Oh, here we go.
One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
I just noticed they're not
Not to
touching
be
the
pedantic,
ground.
but that was 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness.
Okay, well, you got your answers. Like, what's... You owe them nothing. Sapadal's madness cost your parents their lives, and now you have your answers. Maybe it's time you move on.
Easier said than done. Damn it. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming
Yep.
into the void for anyone who will listen.
Chat, yep.
When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Giatta. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The
Damn, so if
time
we
has
didn't
come
bring her,
for
chat.
you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
What will happen to you?
Now that you have returned to the garden, Sapadal has everything they need. We will fade, as all things fade.
You are made to be posed like dolls and cast aside. It's cruel.
Death is indifferent, not cruel, not
Merely the inevitable
merciful.
pulling of an ancient weed.
We will return to the soil from which we emerged. In
Interesting.
time, you will do the same.
Should I expect to find more of these apparitions in the
A garden is whatever you plant in it.
Sapadal wishes to be understood, as all mortals do. Seen, as all mortals are.
But they're not
What you
immortal.
see is the truth, glimpsed through their eyes.
No,
And they wish to
Chat.
share it.
not accepted.
Our purpose draws to a close. A
you
long
go.
rest is assured. May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not here.
Give her space, dearie. Giatta will speak more when she's ready.
Which means it's time to camp! W. Wow. Charm of Bones. Oh, there we go. Interesting chat, very interesting. Alright, let's set up the party camp. It's crazy to me that we're still gonna have to really burn the midnight oil to get the finale in. Unless we do another episode, chat. If I do another episode, that's so cooked.
Hey, Giatta. How are you holding up after seeing those, plans?
Alright, let's take a look. Max health and stamina on a shield is wild. But I need the resources. I don't have a choice. That sucks too. They could have been super useful.
Plant.
Crafting. Chicken chanting real quick.
Well,
I can up this again. Craft one more of these and see. Getting them another upgrade is actually
I've
really
seen
nice.
things not intended for mortal eyes, and uncovered the dark truth of my family's downfall. But here I am. And how are you?
Don't worry about me. I just want to know how you're feeling.
I'm complicated. But at least I know what happened to my parents.
Knowing's one thing.
True.
Feeling okay about it's another.
True.
Yes, that part could take a while.
As long as it doesn't turn into a ghost story. I'm here if you need to talk.
We're talking right now.
It won't be easy, but you have to let yourself feel it. All of it. Even the parts that hurt, like a blessed saltfly bite.
Just be kind to yourself, dearie.
I don't know what to say, except I'm grateful to know each of you.
Oh, isn't that nice, chat? Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Let me think. Before we do anything, I think the old manual save time, right? I think next time we'll do a we'll do a new save, yeah? But if you're watching in the future on YouTube, that's it for part 29. It is not the finale. Chat, Twitch, stick around. We're gonna do the actual finale. But if you're watching in the future on YouTube, that's it. Smash that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and leave a comment, and we'll see you later, YouTube. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And like I said, Twitch, stick around.